quick work of Mario Melo. Minute 52, first round. Up next, main event. Tommy the Hitman Hearns sets out to defend his title against the Silk, Michael Olajide. Two men who've traveled extremely different roads to stardom, yet both certainly experiencing their share of highs and lows along the way. Thomas Hitman Hearns has left a path of destruction en route to capturing his 5 world titles. To this day, he remains one of boxing's premier attractions because of his crowd-pleasing style. As the first man to win 4 world titles in 4 different weight divisions, his place in history is secure.
Right hand down goes Roldan. Left hooks to the body would set that up. He's not going to get up. This one is over. Thomas Hearns has made boxing history.
At times, Michael the Silk Olajide exhibited the styles and skills of a star as he climbed the middleweight ladder of the 1980s.
Left hook scores for Olajide. And a straight right hand sends Burton down. And down goes Watson.
Grab hold of him, which he's not doing.
No, he's too weak. He has nothing left. He's going to be knocked out.
And the referee is stopping the fight. The referee is stopping the fight.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. So close to being knocked out in the first round. Withstood the barrage. Comes back, knocks him out in round 3.
It's a miracle. Oh, big right hand by
For the winner, by unanimous decision, and new IBF middleweight champion of the world, Frank the Gold Tanks.
And the winner by a TKO, Iran,
I did feel weak going into it. I'm going to take a little rest, and believe me, I'll be back.
After waiting 8 long years for a rematch with Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns thought he finally would have his revenge. The Hitman sent Leonard to the canvas twice during the fight, but could not knock him out.
I thought I won the earlier rounds. But Ray was able to come back. I can't say nothing negative about Ray. It's a great fight. I got to give him his props.
But would you expect with 2 knockdowns to get only a draw?
Well, I was hoping for a win, but you know how it is.
In his last fight, Michael Olajide needed a knockout in the final round to salvage a victory against Dennis Milton. The waning moments of the 10th round found Milton in desperate trouble, and Olajide moving in for the kill. Referee Ken Zimmer appeared to stop the contest, granting the Silk a technical knockout. However, the referee explained he thought he heard the bell, signifying the end of the fight. At that time, Milton won the decision, but the final outcome will be decided in New York State Supreme Court. Between battles, Thomas Hearns returns to his fortress of solitude to relax and enjoy the spoils of his ring wars. Expensive foreign cars, a personalized swimming pool, and 5 world championship belts adorn his home. Hearns' accomplishments separate him from most boxers, but there's one thing he has in common with his fellow fighters.
The greatest champion of all time, the man that inspired me into boxing. I used to watch this man on TV when I was like 8, 9 years old, and watch him put on a show. He made it look so easy, like anybody can do it. And I said, well, this is what I want to do. This is what I made my mind. This is what I want to do as far as boxing.
To me, it seems like Tommy is content, and then it seems like he's not content. You know, I watch him. He spends a lot of time, you know, by himself.
Not so big.
I think at this stage of his life, he's probably trying to figure out what he's going to do with the rest of his life, because he realized that boxing has been a way of his life since he was about 10 years old. Then that just, you know, we got to be realistic, you know, that we're coming in, you know, to the final stages of a great career.
I'll tell you what motivates me and keeps me going in this game. The fact that one thing, that this is what makes me happy. I'm happy when I'm out there performing in front of thousands of people, fans, and making sure that they're happy by giving them what they want. I'm giving them a show. And when I can do that, I'm happy. Another thing is that my goal, and I have a very new goal now, is to hold more titles than any other fighter that ever held in their entire career.
Hearns has spent a majority of his career attempting to step out of the shadow cast by Sugar Ray Leonard. Perhaps he accomplished that feat in the rematch when he fought Leonard to a draw.
He came out on top pretty much as far as I'm concerned. That wasn't enough to quench that thirst of recognition, total notoriety. Because all of a sudden, you don't hear about Tommy Hearns, you know, because Tommy Hearns know that the only way he can really make some noise is to fight me.
I prefer going up there and fighting Ray Leonard again and beating him for this fight and getting a decision. But if I have to, I can live with just having a draw with him now.
He's always given me problems because of his height, the differential of power, and he's a much bigger man. He may weigh in at the same, but he's a much bigger and stronger man than I am. So he always presents a problem, always.
I think he knows that he cannot beat Tommy Hearns, and I know that he's probably not going to fight me again.
Based on particularly his last performance and his popularity with the fans for giving us so many exciting fights the last 13 years, that a really superstar victory over Michael Olajide would give him, for the first time, the whole stage where he wouldn't have to share it with anyone. And I think that, coupled with his professional ego, I think will make him give us a great performance on the 28th when he fights.
In 1986, Michael Olajide Sr. brought Michael Jr. to New York. Under his father's guidance, the younger Olajide blossomed into a media attraction. A budding star in boxing who was never timid about making a fashion statement inside the ring or out of it. The Olajides were riding the express to the championship until they got derailed. First by Frank Tate, then by Iran Barkley.
If you've lost and come back, you're most definitely a better fighter. You're a better person. You've been on both sides of the tracks. You're harder. You really learn to appreciate things a lot more.
After his second defeat, Olajide replaced his father with trainer Hector Roca, who was later joined by Angelo Dundee.